You say you want success. You say you want change. You dream of living a better life, building something greater, becoming someone stronger. Everyone wants the dream life, the better job, the stronger body, the deeper relationships. We crave growth. But if you look around, let's be honest, how many people actually get there? How many people actually achieve their dreams? Not everyone is ready to commit to doing what it takes to succeed. Are you? Well, most aren't. It's not because they're not smart enough. It's not even necessarily because they're afraid. In short, it's because they're not committed to success. Success doesn't happen because you wish for it. It happens because you work for it. Zig Ziglar once said, "It was character that got us out of bed, commitment that moved us into action, and discipline that enabled us to follow through." That quote cuts right to the heart of it. Without commitment, nothing happens. Without commitment, the dreams remain only ideas within your mind. So today I want to talk about the 5 levels of commitment, and I want you to ask yourself as honestly as you can, where do you stand? Level 1, not committed. You've heard the phrase, talk is cheap. Well, these people aren't even talking. They're simply not in the game. No passion, no effort, no urgency. They might say they're comfortable, but deep down, they know they're stuck. Their dreams are gathering dust, buried under excuses. Every now and then they whisper, maybe someday I'll. But someday never comes. If that's you, wake up. You weren't born to sleepwalk through life. Level 1 is the most dangerous place to be. It's pure complacency. You're not happy, but you're also not doing anything about it. You might say things like, that's just the way it is, or it's okay, I'm fine where I'm at. You justify staying in the same place because it's comfortable or convenient. But let me tell you something, comfort is the cage that kills potential. As Les Brown said, too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. If you're not even trying, you've already failed. Level 2, wishing and hoping. At this stage, there's a spark, a glimmer. People here dream of being better. They desire more, but dreams without action are like seeds left unplanted. Fear keeps them frozen. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of not being good enough. So they sit on the sidelines, watching others live the life that they so badly want. But remember what Nelson Mandela said: I learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Fear paralyzes people. This is where a lot of people live. They talk a big game, they dream, they imagine, they post inspirational quotes on Instagram, but when it comes time to take action, nothing. This is the one day crowd. One day I'll start the business. One day I'll lose the weight. One day I'll be happy. One day, one day becomes no day, and before you know it, life has passed you by. So if you want to win, you have to move in spite of fear. You cannot wait for it to disappear because it won't without deliberate action. If you're on level 2, listen. You are stronger than your fear, but you'll never know it until you move. Level 3, mentally committed, but it's not a priority. Level 3 is tricky. These people believe in change and they want to improve. They start the diet, they read the books, they make the plans, but then life happens. They get busy, they get bored, their energy fades, and so does their commitment. You know the cycle: 2 weeks strong and then back to the old habits. It's not that they don't care, it's that they haven't made it urgent. They haven't made it sacred. They haven't created habits nor built any systems to sustain the new path forward. Level 3 is where people think they're committed, but their actions say otherwise. You've probably been here. I know I have. You say, I want to get in shape, and you start strong, but 2 weeks in, the diet slips, visits to the gym fade, and you're back to where you started. This is what we call yo yo commitment: on again, off again. You want the results, but you haven't made it a non negotiable priority. Jim Rohn said, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. Excuses don't build dreams. Commitment and discipline does. Level 4, committed but with boundaries. Now we're getting closer. People on level 4 have drive. They put in the work, but they draw lines in the sand. They say, I'll go this far, but no further. They're committed, but only on their own terms. That's how you get decent results, good grades, some weight loss, a little more money, but not greatness, not true transformation. If you want extraordinary results, you can't cap your effort. You can't be part time about your purpose. You might be successful here, but you might not be fulfilled, because deep down you'll know you held back. Level 5, all in commitment, no matter the cost. Level 5 is where the magic happens. This is the top, the elite, the warriors. These people don't just want it, they need it and they live it. They will sacrifice sleep, comfort, and convenience in pursuit of their goals. They will say no to distractions, no to doubt, and no to the voice that says you can't. This is where extraordinary lives are built, not from talent, not from luck, but from total, unshakable, non negotiable commitment. I lived this when I was in college. I worked multiple jobs, lived frugally, gave up parties and sleep, and committed myself to excellence. I once spent 32 continuous hours, no sleep, barely any food, completing my senior design project in the first 3 weeks of the semester. Why? Because I had already decided that failure was not an option. Success at this level means you give up excuses, you give up comfort, you give up your old identity, and in return, you gain something far greater, the life that you were meant to live. Commitment at any cost doesn't mean burnout, it means focus. It means saying, I don't care how hard it gets, I'm going to go through this. So ask yourself now, where are you on this spectrum? What level of commitment are you when it comes to reaching your goals? Are you sitting on the sidelines hoping life will change on its own? Are you stuck between wanting change and making it happen? Or are you ready, truly ready, to go all in? Napoleon Hill famously said, what the mind of a man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But believing is not enough. You have to act. You have to bleed for it, sweat for it, show up for it every single day. Success doesn't care about how you feel, only about what action you take. So if you want the body, the freedom, the wealth, the fulfilling relationships, the peace of mind, then stop dipping your toes in the water. Dive in. Right now, I challenge you. Don't just listen to this, live it. Write down one area of your life where your commitment has been lukewarm. Decide today, not tomorrow, what you will do to move to the next level. And if this message lit a fire in you, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear it. This channel is here to help you rise, push harder, and build the life you were born for. So until next time, stay disciplined, stay driven, and stay committed. Your future is waiting.